Dad is a good sailor and knows how to navigate in the dark, and tonight the sea is calm. Soon the jetty and the boat are in view. Gentle waves lap against the stony beach and the boat's hull. Dad steps down into the boat and I pass him the lantern. Mum hugs me goodbye. I put my hand on her belly, which is as round as a ball. The baby kicks beneath my palm and Mum winces. I will miss you, I say. I won't be gone long, Deryn, Mum says. She's smiling, but her eyes are full of worry. Why don't you let me come along? I blurt out. I could look after you. This will be my first time alone on the island. I haven't ever been away from my parents before, and they have never been away from me. I'll be fine, Mum tells me. She wipes a wisp of hair from my face and kisses my cheek. We're going to stay with Grandma, like I did when you were born. Your dad will fetch the midwife, and she and Grandma will both be there to help me during the birth. What about me? I ask. What should I do? You've got the most important job, Mum says. You must stay here and take care of the lighthouse until we get back. When will that be? Tomorrow, Dad says. As soon as Mum's had the baby, you'll be fine to make your way home in the dark, won't you, Deryn? I nod. I have the light to guide me, I tell Dad. Good, he says. He sounds a bit unsure. Keep the watch and promise me you'll do your schoolwork and chores in the morning. I don't want you spending the day running around the island chasing seabirds. I promise, I say. By the time you're done with that, we should be back, Mum adds. She takes Dad's hand and he helps her down into the boat. I untie the moorings while Dad mans the tiller and the bowline. Goodbye and good luck, Deryn, darling, Mum calls out, her voice cracking with worry. You be good. You too, I shout as the boat sails off. See you soon. I watch the boat get smaller. Fear flaps inside me like a ragged sail in a storm. The tiny lantern on the boat's prow floats like a firefly in the darkness as Dad steers between the rocks. The next time I see Mum, she'll have a baby in her arms. That's if things go well. From their worried looks, I'm not so sure they will. 3. My shooting star. When I get home, I climb the stairs to the lantern room at the top of the lighthouse, above the keeper's office. There always has to be someone watching the sea and the lantern in case of emergencies. For the rest of the hours of this strange night, that person has to be me. For the first time ever, I'm by myself in the lighthouse, taking Dad's place on the night watch. That scares me a little. Up here, the walls are made from glass panels. That way, the light beam from the oil lantern can pass through them in the dark. The lantern itself is not that big, but it's surrounded by lenses and a silver reflector and a metal stand and machinery that take up almost the whole room. The machinery and stand help the lenses to rotate. The lenses have blacked out sections that make the light flash every 3 seconds. The flashing is important. It helps the ships far out at sea work out which lighthouse they are seeing, where they are on their map, and how close they are to the rocks. That way the sailors can keep themselves safe. I check the oil reservoir beneath the lamp. It is getting low, so I pump the pump handle. The pipe gurgles as it sucks oil from the tank in the basement and spits it into the lamp's reservoir. Now there should be enough oil to keep the flame burning until morning. Next I turn the big wheel on the wall. This winds the clockwork that keeps the lenses of the lantern turning. Dad normally does both these jobs, but they're my duty tonight. It's hard work as the pump handle and the wheel are both very stiff. I have to summon all my strength to get them moving. Outside the tower, the light beam revolves and the stars twinkle in the dark. It feels like the loneliest spot in the whole world up here, and I feel like the loneliest girl in it. I wish I wasn't on my own. At least Mum and Dad have each other. I imagine them on the silent sea looking up at the lighthouse and the same stars as I can see. I think of them heading for the mainland to have the baby. Filled with fear but sailing the ocean together. I picture the full moon and our light...